Look at it go! It is a nice little unique stay just before your flight home. Oh, that's too light. That's light as a feather. Rumour has it that when a bus dies, if it's lived its life being a very good little bus, it goes to bus heaven, aka the bus collective. Or if you don't believe in a bus afterlife, you could just see this as a luxury bus graveyard. Over in the background there are a bunch of buses that have all been kitted out, apparently to a luxury standard, as accommodation. Oh, look at that, 2 o'clock.
I see this passport.
My passport. There we go. Thank you.
Check this form, can I check your name? This side is actually our in-house restaurant. They specialize in Thai cuisine because the chef is Thai. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And mukata, if you're familiar with it, like grilling with the soup. This buffet, like unlimited meat, veggies, all. So just wanted to try.
Right.
That way is the side gate going to the Changi Beach Park. So another side gate is here. There's another seafood restaurant here and Island Brewery. There's like they do their draft beer, etc. These are the shops and the restos. They sell local food, Indian, Malay, and some are selling Western food as well.
So this is mine here, 102. Okay.
This is the password, the 10 digits password. It's okay.
Perfect. Okay, as always, I've asked if I could just let myself in and show myself around rather than being presented with everything, because I want to bring you guys along and experience it with you for the first time. So before we head inside, let's check out the exterior of my bus. She is an absolute beauty. Is that on a wonk? Doesn't look straight from here. It must be, surely. Oh yeah, it does from the front. So yeah, there's quite a few of them here, as you can see. We've got some all around this area, and I also noticed there are some over the back as well. You probably heard that there's all sorts of things going on around the area, restaurants and shops, etc. But as for the outside, there's not a lot else to see. Just take a little wander around the back just in case. There is nothing, but it does have a nice little design on here, which is a nice touch. I've got my little decking area outside here. Obviously a bin. Is this one of these fancy bins I keep seeing? No, it's not. I see the ones where you wave your hand in front of it, but this is just a foot pedal. We've got a table out here if we want to sit outside. Got a nice umbrella for a bit of shade, because I don't know if I mentioned, but it is the hottest day of the trip so far. It's 34 degrees, but again, it feels more like 79 degrees because of the humidity. We've got some sort of wash station outside, but obviously we are mainly here to see the interior. So let's step inside. She says we have to always shut this door because it slams otherwise. Can't see a thing. What? That's actually well nice. Let's chuck the old 50 kilogram beast down there, shall we? We'll get a bit of light on the subject so we can see what we're doing. So we shall make our way around the entire bus bit by bit. This here is, well, I'm assuming this is my bed area. I thought I'd booked a double, but then again I never really check. I just sort of see one picture of something and go, yeah, that's what I want. So maybe I didn't. I will check the booking before I leave. But we've got a little area here for, I'm assuming, coffees. Yeah, all sorts going on in there. These drawers are probably all empty. I expect for people that are staying here for a longer time than I am. Down here we have a fridge, which I'm hoping there is a nice cold beverage, but there is not. Quite a big TV in front of what would have been the old double doors that open up for the passengers to get on. Get a bit of light in here as well. It's quite nice that they've kept the seat and the steering wheel and everything the way that it used to be. So I think if they boarded all that up or put something else in there, it just wouldn't feel like a bus anymore. It would just be like a long, thin hotel room. So yeah, I'm happy with that. In fact, should we get in? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I suggest you hit the subscribe button or I will veer us off the road into a ditch. There's all sorts going on here, look. I mean, it's not quite the cockpit of the plane that I stayed in before, but it's still pretty cool. What is this? That must be the handbrake or the gears. Bit of a squeaky chair that I'm sitting on, but still, nice little touch. Right, let's move on, shall we, to the bed area. So these mattresses look a bit, oh dear, that's not a good sign. It feels like a blancmange. Oh, wait a sec. There's like a proper thin wispy top layer, but as soon as you get about an inch down, it's like a brick. I can confirm it's not a good combination. Now, it's not too bad, to be honest. It's not like really uncomfortable. It's just a bit weird. I've never felt a mattress like that before in my life. But we will see how we sleep later on. I'm assuming this is, in fact, I've just realised it's not actually very cool in here. And I don't think that was even on. That's the aircon there, so it's now just come on. So hopefully that will cool things down. That is just lights. In here we have a toilet. Not gonna lie, there is a slight twang in the air in this toilet. I mean, it looks pretty clean. It just smells like there might be a few bits of sediment clogging up the pipes. Anyway, this would probably be some sort of shower. Quite a nice shower, actually, to be fair. It's quite big compared with what I thought it would be. Ow, you absolute idiot! Anyway, moving swiftly on. Oh, yeah, I actually saw this out the corner of my eye earlier. I don't know why I didn't put two and two together. This is the bedroom. In fact, before we reveal it, let's get a bit more light in here as well. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually a very nice room. It's quite big, quite spacious. Not what you'd expect when you hear that you're going to be staying in a bus. Fortunately, we do have an aircon unit up on the back there. I don't know whether that's controlled separately to the other one, but I can see that one's on. But it's not all that cool in this room, which is a bit worrying because it can get massively hot, and obviously it'll be a lot easier to sleep if that thing is doing a good job. And at the end of the bed there is a nice big TV. Are these fake cupboards as well? Oh no, these ones open. You can store your stuff in there. So that's pretty much it as far as the internal tour is concerned. I am already really hot, not just because the aircon hasn't been too efficient in here, but I've just had a bit of a walk this morning before I got into the Uber to get here, or the Grab taxi rather. So I'm actually going to get changed. I'm going to jump in the shower. I'm also going to lay on a bed for a bit because I've got to catch up with some emails, and then we will go for a little wander over to the shops and see what there is to buy. I have discovered, I can hear one right now, there are planes just down there. We're not that far from the airport, so you can see them out the front of the bus. The planes come right in, quite close behind the trees just over there. In fact, speaking of that, there is one coming in right now. Check this out. So it probably doesn't look that close on the camera, but believe me, it's pretty close. I'm not 100% sure I trust leaving all my laptop and valuables in there. Probably the most unsecure door that I've seen. I mean, Singapore in general has such a low crime rate. I do trust it, but I don't know, all my stuff's in there. So I've just walked past reception, and this is the back bit. So these are the buses that we haven't seen yet. All pretty much the same sort of thing, but it's just a different area nestled out the back here. Yeah, down here, this is where she said something about out of this gate there's a beach area. I don't know whether she means an actual beach, because I didn't think there was one around there. Apparently we need the key code to get back in. And a mere 2 minutes later, I have arrived at, well, it says on that sign, Beach Park. Changi, is that how you pronounce it around there? Changi Beach Park, Changi. Right, we seem to be getting real close to where the planes are flying over now. The flight path itself is literally just down here near that big boat. So I'm going to take a little walk a bit further down, and hopefully we'll get one flying right over the top of us. Alright, target acquired. There is a plane coming in from the distance. ETA 96 seconds. I need to get right in front of it. It's not going to happen, I don't think, but we'll still get a nice close-up shot of it. Alright, unfortunately we're still nowhere near it, but I want to keep walking, but I think it's pretty deceptive of how close they're actually getting. I think I could keep walking for about 20 minutes and still not reach the point, but there is another couple coming in. Alright, I'm just getting into position for this one coming up. Where is she? Come on. Look at that, that's incredible. That is so close now, look at it. Unbelievable. Right, whoa, look at that colour of that bird, it's like a parrot. No point trying to film that because it was tiny and it was quite far. Anyway, we're going to keep walking because we can't be that far now from being directly underneath them. I think this might be the flight path here. Where is it? It's coming up behind the coconut tree. We're still not quite next to it yet, but look at it go. Unbelievable. Right over the top of our heads. Apologies if plane spotting is not your thing, but I'm not giving up. I want to be right underneath that thing. There's another one right over there on a completely different flight path. Sorry about the wind as well, it's a little bit breezy around there. I've stuck this other microphone on me to try and dampen the wind noise a bit, assuming there was wind noise in the first place. But I'm pretty sure there is a plane heading directly for me. This is going to be a success, I can tell. Let's get a nice little close-up shot of her there. Come on, my son. She's rapidly approaching directly towards me. It looks like I'm standing in the golden spot. Look at it go. Oh, yes. Oh, that is absolutely incredible. Well, this is interesting. I'm back at the park, and as you can see, the card does nothing. Ah, you're going to help me out, mate.
The unit number?
Yeah, I've got a card. It just doesn't work. Perfect. Thank you, mate. Saved by the worker. That was lucky, because if he wasn't there, I would have had to have walked all the way around. Honestly, I didn't realise how far I'd walked to chase those planes. I've been trekking back for about 25 minutes in this savage heat, but I can't complain because they sell smoothies over here.
5:30.
Ah, 5:30. And that's for dinner. What about smoothies?
Smoothies.
Yeah, so I can come back at 5:30 for that. Okay. That may be the restaurant that I select for dinner. In fact, it probably will be, to be honest. But right now I've just come back through the park. My bus is that one there, or just round the corner actually. But I'm going to find the gate to get myself out this entrance and then go and have a look in the shop. Although my card probably won't work to let me back in, but oh well. But how the hell do we get out? What is going on? We're trapped. Alright, we are officially free. Pure freedom. Is this available for food? Is this restaurant open for food? Yeah, is this the entrance?
The entrance actually.
Oh, I thought so, yeah. Are you open at the moment?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I'll just have a quick look at your menu if that's alright. Shall I come round the other side? Yeah, yeah. Hello.
I'm going to take the dinner menu.
Ah, thank you so much. So you serving this now?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I like a bit of pizza. Is that a wrong menu?
My bad, sorry.
This one, no worries.
All the beer is here.
Oh, it's all brewed here?
Yeah. The one, all the beer.
So is it like, what sort of beer is it? Do you know, is it like a...
Like sell the plant.
But do you have like a lager, or would it be like...
Yeah. Lager.
I'm 95% certain that is the new choice. Wagyu burger and fries, but we might as well check these bits out as well. No idea what's in here. Look at that. I wonder what the hell you taste like, mate. Bunch of crabs all strapped up, ready to go. As much as I am tempted by the pig stomach soup, I mean, I was salivating at the split second that I saw that sign, but I think I'm going to go with a Wagyu burger and fries. But this seems to be the most authentic local hawker centre that I've found so far. There doesn't really appear to be many tourists knocking about. It's just locals everywhere you look. But I've already done my day of eating nothing but local food, so I don't have to go in there and force myself to eat stuff I don't really want to eat. I wasn't actually planning on having a beer today because I had a couple of cans last night, and I'm planning on having a couple in the airport tomorrow before I fly home. But I walked past these guys earlier and they were drinking beer out of, well, it looks like they've frosted the glasses, like they keep the glass in the freezer. It looked like the most refreshing thing I've ever seen in this heat, and I can't resist, so I'm going to go and have one and hope it's as cold as it looks. This isn't actually the frosted glass I was hoping for. He showed me the other ones. They were smaller and they got a big block of ice in the bottom, but he said they're just for soft drinks. Although I swear that guy did have a beer in it earlier. But actually no, he did. I saw him pour a bottle of beer into it. But anyway, this one will do. It was slightly frosted and it looks refreshing as anything, and I cannot wait to get this down me. Cheers. Yeah, I was going to eat some foods. Do I need a table number? Yeah, I was...
Actually, you can just take this menu, that's it, and you just choose something. There's quite a number of lager that we have there.
Okay. Is there one that you'd recommend?
If I was to recommend, you can go. Would you like it to be heavy or light?
You got them up here? Oh, it's only 2.5%?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too light. That's light as a feather. Highway to Hell's German lager. Yes, please, I'll have a pint of that. Perfect, thank you so much. Two things I want to mention. Number one, look at the size of the fans. They don't have aircon in this particular establishment, obviously, because it's outside, but instead they're being very innovative with pretty much what you see on the back of one of those hovercrafts. And the second thing that I wanted to mention is that I've got an almost pint of deliciously fresh, what they call local German beer. Where do I take the plate? Are you sure? Yep. Oh, okay, thank you so much. You may think that that was just a regular burger. It does look like a regular burger, I'll give you that. In fact, it didn't even look that good, but their beef here is just next level. I understand that wasn't like a full-on block of Wagyu beef, because it would have cost a lot more than 20 quid. But it has some trace of Wagyu in it, I guess, because it was, honestly, their beef here is just too good. Just trust me on that one. But as you can see, it is now dark. It looks like the heavens are about to open up. Over there's just like a dark, hazy patch in the sky. So I'm going to head back inside the bus, and then I'm going... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Not now. Not now. It's about to chuck it down with rain, you stupid thing. I'll tell you what, they better be in reception, because if they're not, they're going to have a strong email from me tomorrow. Capital letters all the way through. On a positive note, though, look at this. It's like a lizard race. There's loads of them. Come on, mate. Do your best. Leg it. Leg it. There's loads of them. That's absolutely amazing. That's made my day, that has. Look at him. He's well good. Hello.
Hi.
My card doesn't work to get in.
Let me take a look.
It didn't work to get in the gate earlier either, and then it did work in another gate, and now it stopped working on the bus. Is it done?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. See you later, mate. Have a good one. Scarpering around on the wall as if I'm not back in 5 minutes because this card doesn't work. We are in. Okay, aircon 1, vitamin water at the ready, aircon 2. And with that, I am going to do a little bit of work on the laptop, followed by a little bit of YouTube watching on the laptop. And I'll catch you guys in the morning, unless anything crazy happens in the night, of course. But if not, I'll catch you in the morning to update you on the crazy alien hybrid mattress situation. Good morning, people. If you look outside my magnetic curtain system, you will see a beautiful day here in Singapore. But the main question, of course, how did I sleep? I don't like to say negative things about a property. I really don't. But I have to be honest. I mean, I didn't sleep well. It started off, I found a jumping spider, right? It wasn't on the bed. It was down here. It was like knocking around near my bag. It was only about the size of, like, I don't know, a 5p or something. But it was this black jumping spider, basically. And I had to, like, shoo it all the way down the stairs. Literally, I didn't want to kill it. So I, like, shooed it all the way down there, opened the door and made it jump its way out. Now, obviously, that's not the fault of the property. The little pesky thing got in on his own accord. He was indeed trespassing. But then I got into bed and moved one of the pillows, and there was this... It was only tiny. Again, minor complaint. But there's a tiny bug over there as well. So I got rid of that, and then it just made me, like, all night, I just kept thinking, what the hell is that on me? There's something there, there's something there. So I didn't get the best night's sleep because of that. The mattress itself, again, this isn't a complaint, but it's so weird. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like really uneven as well. So there's quite a few bumps across the whole bed, and I personally didn't like it, but I know that things like a mattress and bedding are down to personal preference. So just because I didn't like it, someone else might have slept like they were living within the fibres of a cloud. But the final thing was, I don't know whether they changed the flight path at night for the airport, because it doesn't seem to be happening now, but from about 1 a.m. till about 7 a.m, I swear the planes were going like directly overhead out here. It was so, like, you could feel it rumbling through the bed before you could hear it. And it was just every 5 minutes, there was just like a rumble for about 15 seconds as the plane went by. But on to some positives. It's clean. It looks nice. The shower was absolutely incredible. God, it's well hot out here today. What's the temperature?
It's like 29 degrees outside.
29 degrees. It feels a lot hotter today. That's certainly not a complaint, by the way. I'm absolutely loving it. Apparently it's 4 degrees back home at the moment, so I'm not looking forward to going home. But yeah, where were we? This shower was absolutely incredible. I love that. There's another plane coming in. They must have switched the flight path back, because I swear they were going directly over my head. I think one of them even landed just down here by this tree last night about 3 a.m. Anyway, more positives. There's a lot of local food options around here. As you saw last night, there's that whole hawker centre over there. There's a spot just over there if you did want to grab yourself a delicious Wagyu steak burger. There's this place here which is, I believe, Thai food and smoothies. And then over the back there you've got that beach area. Especially if you love a bit of plane spotting, you can go over there and take some incredible photos. Oh, by the way, I also snapped these images yesterday whilst I was filming. I forgot to show you. But yeah, all in all, it's a really nice area. There's decent options for food. We're close to the airport, so as like a final night just before your flight home, which by the way, I've had a nightmare with British Airways. Already mentioned in a previous video, they've stolen hundreds of pounds from me. Well, now they've massively messed up today's flight. I'll get to that in, well, it won't be the next video, the one after. But anyway, it is a nice little unique stay just before your flight home, or even on your first day here, as soon as you get out of the airport, if you want to come and experience this, have some local food and then head closer into the city centre. But for the price, well, it was, I don't remember exactly, I booked it a while ago in Singapore dollars, but it's roughly £200 for the night. Now, would I say that's worth it? For the accommodation itself, no, not quite. It's not bad, but I'd say more like £120 for the night, considering it's just that accommodation. But when you take into consideration where you are and the food that's around you and all of that sort of stuff, then yeah, I think you could justify it, but probably just for one night for the experience rather than like booking it out for a week sort of thing. I don't actually think I told you that. Oh, come on. Are you literally joking me? But I don't actually know if I've mentioned this throughout the whole series yet, but the main hotel that I was staying in, that was only, I don't know, roughly £100 per night, and that was like right in the city centre obviously. So compared to that, this one, you can justify the price by saying it's a unique experience, but accommodation wise, yeah, not quite. Anyway, I've loaded up my bag. I have roughly tidied up the place, so I am going to check out and head on out of here. This isn't the final Singapore episode though, so make sure you stay tuned, hit subscribe if you don't want to miss what I've got to come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode.